How to spot a liar. Lying is a universal human behavior. People lie for many reasons, sometimes to avoid consequences, to gain an advantage, or to protect someone's feelings. The ability to spot a liar can be useful in everyday life, personal relationships, and professional settings. Although detecting lies isn't foolproof, recognizing certain physical, verbal, and psychological signs can significantly improve your chances of identifying deception. Why do people lie? Understanding why people lie can provide context for detecting dishonesty. Some common motivations for lying include: 1. Avoiding consequences. People often lie to escape punishment or avoid negative outcomes. This is one of the most common reasons for lying. 2. Protecting someone's feelings. Lies are sometimes told to avoid hurting others or to prevent embarrassment. These can range from harmless white lies to more significant fabrications. 3. Gaining an advantage. Lies can be used for manipulation, to gain social or financial benefits, or to influence situations for personal gain. 4. Preserving self-image. People may lie to protect their reputation or to avoid admitting to faults or mistakes. 5. Simplifying situations. Lying can sometimes be a way to avoid long or complicated explanations, making life seem easier in the moment. Once you understand the reasons why someone might lie, it becomes easier to identify signs of dishonesty in their behavior. Behavioral and physical signs of lying. Detecting a liar often involves paying attention to subtle behavioral cues. While these signs alone may not conclusively prove dishonesty, they can be strong indicators when observed together. 1. Microexpressions. Microexpressions are quick, involuntary facial expressions that reveal a person's true emotions, even when they are trying to hide them. These brief flashes of emotion, often lasting less than a second, can reveal the truth. For example, a person pretending to be happy might show a quick flash of sadness or fear. Spotting these expressions requires keen observation, but they can be a powerful indicator of lying. 2. Body language. Non-verbal behavior can provide critical clues when someone is lying. Liars may exhibit signs of discomfort, nervousness, or anxiety through their body language. Fidgeting. A liar might engage in small movements, like tapping fingers or shifting their posture, as they become uncomfortable. Avoiding eye contact. While not always an indication of dishonesty, avoiding eye contact is often associated with lying. Some liars may try to overcompensate by making too much eye contact, so context is important. Covering the mouth or face. People lying may subconsciously cover their mouth, scratch their nose, or touch their face as a way of hiding their deception. Defensive posture. Crossed arms, turning away, or other closed-off body language can signal that the person is uncomfortable or trying to protect themselves from scrutiny. 3. Speech patterns. Changes in how someone speaks can also reveal dishonesty. When people lie, their speech patterns often shift to accommodate the fabrication. Hesitation and pauses. Liars may need extra time to think, leading to awkward pauses or hesitation in their responses. Overly detailed stories. In an effort to sound convincing, liars might add excessive and unnecessary details to their story. However, this can make their story seem rehearsed and unnatural. Contradictions. Inconsistent details, especially if the story changes over time, can be a strong sign of deception. Use of filler words. Liars might rely more heavily on filler words like, or, like, as they try to think of what to say next. Distancing language. A liar may use vague or impersonal language to distance themselves from their actions. Instead of saying, "I took the money," they might say, "The money disappeared." 4. Inconsistencies in storytelling. Liars often struggle to keep their stories straight. One of the most telling signs of dishonesty is when a person's story changes over time or includes contradictions. Probing for more details or asking follow-up questions can expose these inconsistencies. 5. Voice pitch and tone. Stress caused by lying can lead to noticeable changes in a person's voice. Higher pitch. A person's voice may rise slightly in pitch when they are nervous or anxious about lying. Tone variation. A liar's tone might change throughout the conversation, revealing an emotional incongruence with their words. 6. Grooming and self-soothing behaviors. Lying can cause internal stress, leading to unconscious behaviors that help self-soothe or relieve tension. These behaviors might include rubbing hands or arms. This can be an attempt to calm themselves. Adjusting clothing or hair. Liars may fiddle with their clothes, jewelry, or hair, especially if they feel anxious. Psychological and cognitive signs of lying. Beyond physical and verbal cues, lies often create cognitive strain, which can manifest in noticeable ways. 1. Cognitive overload. Lying is mentally demanding. To successfully lie, a person has to fabricate a story, remember the details, and maintain a calm demeanor, all while trying not to get caught. This cognitive overload can reveal itself through slower response times. Liars often need more time to think before answering questions, leading to noticeable pauses. Speech errors. Liars may stumble over their words or struggle to find the right phrasing. Simplistic language. To avoid tripping up, liars might use vague or overly simple language. 2. Over-explaining and justifying. Liars often feel the need to over-explain or justify their actions in an attempt to appear more credible. This can make their story seem unnatural, as they provide more detail or reasoning than a truth-teller would. 3. Guilt and fear of detection. Lying can evoke feelings of guilt or fear, which often show through behavior. A guilty liar may become defensive or evasive when questioned, while someone afraid of being caught may appear paranoid or overly anxious. The role of intuition in lie detection. While specific behaviors and speech patterns can indicate lying, intuition also plays a role in lie detection. People often pick up on subtle cues without realizing it, leading to a gut feeling that someone is lying. However, it's essential to combine intuition with observable signs to avoid bias or misjudgment. Scientific approaches to lie detection. Research shows that people are only slightly better than chance at detecting lies, with an accuracy rate of around 54%. However, some scientific methods, like polygraph testing, have been developed to improve lie detection. Polygraphs measure physiological responses, such as heart rate, blood pressure, and skin conductivity, during questioning. These responses are believed to indicate stress, which can signal lying. However, polygraphs are not always reliable and can produce false positives or negatives. Neuroimaging, like functional MRI, is another scientific approach that monitors brain activity while a person is lying. Although promising, this method is still in the experimental phase and isn't widely used for lie detection. Practical tips for spotting a liar. By paying attention to physical, verbal, and cognitive signs, you can improve your ability to spot a liar. Here are some practical tips. 1. Observe body language. Look for signs of discomfort, such as fidgeting, avoiding eye contact, or covering the face. 2. Listen for inconsistencies. A liar's story may contain contradictions or change over time. Asking follow-up questions can help reveal these inconsistencies. 3. Watch for microexpressions. Brief flashes of true emotions may reveal a person's real feelings, even if they're trying to hide them. 4. Monitor speech patterns. Look out for hesitation, filler words, or overly detailed explanations that seem rehearsed. 5. Check emotional congruence. If a person's emotions don't match the content of their story, like smiling during a serious conversation, it could indicate dishonesty. 6. Use cognitive load. Asking unexpected or detailed questions can trip up a liar, making it harder for them to maintain their story. While detecting lies can be challenging, combining verbal, physical, and psychological signs can help you identify when someone might be lying. No single behavior or cue is definitive proof of dishonesty, but when multiple indicators are present, the chances of deception increase. By staying observant and asking probing questions, you can improve your ability to spot liars in a variety of situations.